Hey everybody, I am going to be showing you how to make a digital notebook through Google Slides. It's pretty easy. It's not that hard. The students have really liked it. I'm going to give you just a quick how-to, and then if you need to talk to me more about it, you can email me or I can show you. So here are some positives that I have found with the digital notebook. Students can access their notes anywhere, which is awesome in case they forget their notebook. It's technology, and students love technology. You can hear a pin drop when I'm teaching. They're very concentrated in it. They can personalize their notes. So I have them change colors of the fonts. They can change color of the cell boxes. They can get pictures from Google and add them. Super awesome. Cornell notes are really easy to upload. I have uploaded Cornell notes that you can use in our classroom with Google Sixth Grade Center. New students can upload your classroom notebook and get all the notes from past lessons, so it just automatically uploads live. Also, students that have dysgraphia or horrible handwriting can actually read their own notes. Another thing is homework is easy to find and access. All right, here are some negatives that I'm sure all of us have experienced with technology. We're not a one-on-one campus, which means you can't always take notes with your digital notebook. Students can be on different technology, typing skills, etc. levels, which can be frustrating for us and students. Students can be concentrated on technology more than the content being taught. Students can't freely draw notes like symbols or charts or for us science people labs. It's a lot of it takes a lot of valuable time to initiate. You'll see today whenever you're making your site, it takes a little bit of time. And then to maintain the digital notebook, you got to get the cows, you got to get all the computers out. Sometimes they don't work, and that takes valuable class time. Here are some ways that I've tried to get around the negatives. They're not foolproof, but they have seemed to work most of the time. Um, our campus not being one-on-one, I suggest getting a set of computers once a week or every other week in a month in advance. So maybe like a Wednesday, and then you can plan your notes around that day. Another thing, students being on different technology skills can be frustrating for you and the student. I use buddy checks and expert checks. Buddy checks are intermissions that I take randomly, and the group members just look over at each other's computer and they make sure that they're where I'm at. Expert check is where the first one's done, which are usually the more techie people. They stand up, they push their chairs in, they go around and help anyone that's sitting down. And then they don't just go over and fix it, they show them how to fix it, which has worked really good so far. Being a science teacher, I was worried that students would lose the ability to draw their observations. Recently, Mandy and I have found a way that students can draw a picture in their journals or on a white piece of computer paper, and then they take a picture with a Chrome app, and then they can upload it to their notes, which is awesome, and it works great. Just like anything new, it does take some time, and it has taken some time in my classroom to get students used to doing their notes digitally and to get their computers and get started. But the more we've done it, the quicker they get and they help each other. And so far, it's been going a lot quicker. All right, so where do you start? You're going to create a digital notebook template so students can create a digital notebook just for your class. I've already created a very basic digital notebook for you to get started with, and then the next slides are going to walk you through the entire process step by step. All right, step one, whenever you open up your new tab, or you can just go to google.com, you will see at the very top right hand corner, there's going to be these little checker boxes. You click those and all your apps are going to appear. Usually at the lower hand of that box when it pops up is the sites. Go ahead and click that. Step two, you're going to be brought to a page that looks like this. This is how you're going to create your site. We got to start with the site, with my template, and then once you've created your site, you're going to transform it into a template. Click the Browse the Gallery for more, and the arrow shows you where to click. You're going to be brought to a page that instantly shows all of Cloud Red Oak ISD templates that have been made. I've made two. The digital notebook very first option is the most recent one I made that's for you. That's kind of a blank slate. Mine is the science notebook second semester for my class, and that's the one I've made, and you're more than welcome to open that. But today we're just going to start with the digital notebook. So go ahead and click that option. You're going to be brought back to the page that I originally showed you that looks like the picture that I've posted on this slide. You're going to name your site. I named mine Science Notebook. You could do Social Studies Notebook. You could do, Mrs. Copic. You could do whatever you want to do. This is what kids are going to see whenever they pull up and make a copy of this template. Step 5, now you hit the red create button and then you wait for the site to create itself. Sometimes that can take a few minutes, don't worry, maybe like 2 to 3 minutes, and then you will have your site. This is what's going to pop up. In order for you to edit any page on your website, you're going to get used to that pencil button. There's an arrow right at the top of the right-hand corner showing you where that's at. If you hit that, you will be able to see a cursor blinking where you click. If you click enter, where the enter your name here is, you can put your name there just to kind of get familiar with editing. Step 7, you're now going to click save whenever you've put your name in it, and then you're going to click the homework tab on your left, and I have put an arrow there. And if I'm going too fast, you can pause this if you need to, I think. All right. Click the pencil whenever you have gone into the homework page. This pencil also not only lets you type on your page, but it also lets you insert things. So far, I've only experimented with inserting pictures and inserting things from my drive. Right now, we're going to put a folder that you have made, or you can go back and make, so that students are always connected to that folder anytime that they need anything. You can put PowerPoints in there, you can put homework files, you can put memorization games, anything like that. So you're going to click insert, you're going to click drive, you're going to click folder. Step 9. When you do that and you select that folder, right after that is going to be a page that looks exactly like the one that I've listed, and you're going to press save. Now you're going to press that again and the save again, and then you're going to be ready to have live updates. So anytime you put anything in that folder, even on your Google Drive, it's going to update on your site for all students. Step 10. There we go. Step 11, sorry. Now click the table of contents. A lot of teachers like to use this. You don't have to use this if you want to. If you do, you're going to click the pencil again, and then this is how you can have students add their pages as you go. You don't have to do this, but on the next slide, I like to use this page as kind of like a page where all of your subjects are going to be in a row. So staying on this page, you're going to click this create button. The create button's up at your top right, and it's got like a page, and then it's got a plus, create page. You're going to see a page that looks like the page that I've posted. Here you'll be able to create contents for your journal. So I have given living organisms as an example. We're learning about living organisms, so that's my main content. You have to be in table of contents if you want it to be a page under it. So let's look at the next page. Staying on this page, you're going to name the unit. So I put living organisms as an example. It's very important that you click the option to put under the table of contents. If not, it's going to be up there with home and homework, and it's not going to be a sub page. Once you've done that, go ahead and press create. And now on your newly used page, I usually put intro notes. So for living organisms, we did our first Cornell notes when I introed the subject. You're going to click the pencil, and just like we inserted the homework, we're going to insert the Cornell notes. In a new tab, if you go to our 6th grade center classroom, you can make of the Cornell notes that are posted, and then you're going to go back to your site and insert from your Google Drive, and then click spreadsheet. And right below these instructions, I've shown you kind of pictures of how you can do this. Okay, on step 15, once you have selected the Cornell notes that you just copied, you're going to see that same looking option whenever we did our homework folder. You're just going to press save and then save again. And now you're ready for your notes to be uploaded. Let's say you had multiple notes on your subject. For living organisms, we've done all kinds of notes. So you're just going to stay on that page. You're going to click the create page button again, and then you're going to repeat step 13. I've left you a link that can go right to step 13. And then if you want to see how this can work, we've done multiple extra notes under living organisms. If you click here, where it says click here, you can see how I've done that. In order for all your classes to start off with the basics to your subject's content, we'll need to make your site a template. You're going to click the gear button at the top of the left-hand corner, and then you're going to select Manage Site option. All right, you're going to be brought to a page that looks like this. Scroll down almost to the end until you see an option to publish your site as a template. Click the option and wait for your template to create itself. Once you've made your site a template, all changes to your template will update, which is really cool because new students will be able to have all your class notes and they won't have to sit there and use precious class time to get caught up. They can just have exactly what you've been writing on their notebook, which is awesome. I've made a copy of my site, another one, so that I can use it during class and it won't affect my template. That's totally up to you if you want to do that. If you do want to do that, there is an option right next to the Publish Your Site button, and it just says Copy Your Site, and it's kind of like copying a Google Doc. It's super, super easy. So you're done. Here's a link to my site for what I've done. I challenge you to kind of get creative, and if you come up with anything that you've discovered that I haven't, or if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm going to put this in iDrive so you can pause it or whatever you need to do so that you can get caught up. Thanks.